What is up, guys? My name is Wawa and I am back with a patch notes video. This is gonna be for the patch 1.6 that just came out right now when I'm recording this video. And actually I'm having a hard time not to play the game right now because Sk0lldir just came out along with this patch. He is the new character that Ronoma Games put in the game, and it's actually pretty good. I played him only once, so this is really much my opinion after one game of practice mode. It's that he's pretty good. He does a lot of damage, and you guys are gonna definitely see that and feel that his output damage is gonna be a lot, and those damage increase loadouts are actually not that cheap as well, so you can easily maximize his output damage very quickly. Anyways, on to the patch notes. We do have this main feature right here, new playable character Sk0lldir. His abilities are Earthquake, basically his first ability, but stomps the ground to start an Earthquake, which damages enemies in front of you in a line. So basically he also has a loadout where there's gonna be like an Earthquake at the back. So if you imagine Durple firing both ways with his loadout, but this time it's an Earthquake, so it's gonna be like along the ground, like Fatal Fury's who's that guy? Who's that guy again? Fatal Fury? Terry Bogard. Yeah, his attack, you know, he punches the ground and then there's like a spark going on the ground. It's pretty much like that, but this ability actually does a lot of damage. Initially it only does 15, but then again it stacks up. As much as you get hit on it, it really just stacks up, so in the end it does a lot of damage, and you can upgrade it, I believe, 4 times if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think you can get up to 35 damage there, because there I saw like 2 loadouts that you can do +5 per level. So yeah, it actually can do a lot of damage. Next skill, we do have Mighty Throw. Hurl your enemies backwards with this Mighty Throw. So it's pretty much self-explanatory. It's like one of those heroes in League of Legends. Like, I think his name is like an alchemist or something like that, like where he can throw an opponent backwards. It's really good. It really just messes up your team. From my opinion, it can really mess up your team, and it also does a lot of damage because there's a one loadout here for Mighty Throw. It's called Exploding Gnome. Once you equip Exploding Gnome, it does 25 damage. So whenever you throw someone and then a gnome comes out as well, it's gonna do 25 damage plus the throw damage, plus where you throw it. Yeah, like for example, if you're throwing it or throwing the opponent right next to a turret, it's just gonna do so much damage. And the gnome can be upgraded twice, so you can have up to 50 damage per gnome, and then plus the damage of the throw and such, which you can also upgrade. So there's just so much damage output here for Sk0lldir that it's not even funny. I think, well, from my observation right now, it's just like targeted to one character. Like every throw is only for one. No, it's actually for all. You can throw droids, a bunch of droids actually. You can throw heroes with droids, and yeah, it's actually pretty useful. It's really good. That skill, it needs to be checked out, or at least its loadouts need to be checked out, and it's gonna be pretty interesting how people are gonna be utilizing that and how people are gonna react against that as well. So let's go to his basic attack. It's called Bash. So Sk0lldir bashes his enemies to bits with a devastating 3-hit combo. So it's basically like a 1-2-3 punch, and it actually does a lot of damage. Like every punch does a lot more damage than the first one. So the first one I think is 5 damage, next one is 15, and the last one is 25. And then you can upgrade all those for like the first one is going to be like +1, so it's like 6, and then for second one is +4. No, second one is +2, so that's 12, and then third one is +4, so that's 29. So in like in a 3-hit combo, you can instantly do around 40 damage, which is insane. That's a lot of damage really quick. But then again, you need to be hit first before you can implement those damage. And Sk0lldir with the boots upgrade, he's not slow. It's actually not slow. Clunk is much slower than him, but then again, Sk0lldir is kind of softer compared to Durple and Clunk. That's from one game. That's one game of observation right now. So after this video, I'm definitely gonna upload like a focused video on Sk0lldir, and definitely after like around that time, I'm going to be able to give you guys a bit more feedback and accurate feedback on what he truly is. And Exploding Fart, it's pretty much jump and fart in midair to receive an extra boost. It's pretty much double jump, like Lone Star, but then again you can't really hover around all over. It's just one direction. It's like Froggy G, but then again the initial jump is lower, but then again you can jump another time. So yeah, it's pretty much like that. Let's move on to the character balance and fixes. This is actually one of the best balance fixes that I've ever seen. It's actually pretty amazing. I think before this 1.5 was also pretty good, even though there's only minor changes in 1.5, which is actually impressive because this game is still not a little bit balanced. But again, from Ronimo's point of view, I guess, like, it's already playable and people aren't really complaining that much about so many stuff at all. Let's go first with Kokyu Nebulon. So it's pretty much a lot of changes with this lightning ball, or her lightning ball. So lightning ball, fixed attacks when unlocking heavily fired as minor. Gyroscopic dynamo, cooldown reduction increased from 1 second to 2 seconds. So that we're basically back to what it was patch 1.3, I believe, where you can just literally just spam over and over the lightning ball, and it's actually pretty good. So this is actually a pretty good change right here. It's gonna make 4 abilities key abilities, which is pretty good. Like, you're gonna have to make a hard decision on what abilities you need to use, or what your team is gonna be like playing as, like what the playstyle will be for your team. So you need to like consider those things and such. Gyroscopic dynamo, price increase from 135 solar to 160, even though it's only like another 25 solar extra. Like, another second cooldown is really good. That's really good. I like that. Lightning ball, voltage amplifier, damage increase from 7 to 9. That's a big upgrade right there. So initially you're gonna do 35 damage without voltage amplifier, but every level you get plus 9 now. So after 3 levels you get plus 27. So that's I'm not good with my math. So 64. Yeah, I think 64, 62. So that's a lot of damage. And if you equip Blaze, your lightning ball can do more damage to your enemies once that thing is maxed out, and then when the Blaze is maxed out as well. I think initially Blaze does 15 damage, and then you can upgrade it 3 times, or there's an upgrade where you can do plus 5 damage every level, and there's 3 levels of that. So yeah, it's gonna be like 30 damage per 2 seconds. So if you have that and have this, it's just gonna be a lot of output damage, which is really good. And I think it might be a little bit more OP now. Not really OP, but people need to be afraid of lightning ball even more. Then again, people are already finding it easy to dodge more lightning ball because people are getting used to like the flow of the lightning ball and such. Even though with the speed upgrade, people know how to dodge it right now, and it's not easy to hit with lightning balls. And especially for me, like I'm a Coco main, so I'm kind of having a hard time hitting with lightning ball now, and trying out different builds as well. Next up we have Yuri. So this is pretty much a lot of change in the time bubble key changes, actually, because a lot of people are complaining about the time bubble changes. So time bubble cooldown is now compensated from buying space-time continuity device and flash forward. This will reduce their cooldown reduction effect. So space-time continuity, if I remember correctly, that's the duration, increased duration of the time bubble, which is pretty good. So I guess according from this, every level of space-time continuum you upgrade, you like cooldown is reduced by a second as well. So it makes the bubble longer and then cooldown lesser. So which is gonna be like allowing you to spam the time bubble a lot more. Then flash forward as well makes move speed. That's the move speed, I believe, or move speed and attack speed, I believe. So that's also gonna affect the cooldown for time bubble. I haven't really seen it yet. I'm gonna definitely experiment on that. I'm not really a Yuri main, so don't really expect a lot of me, but I will try my best to put up a video about Yuri. Time bubble regeneration pod price increase from 130 to 150. I don't really mind that. Time bubble regeneration pod 3rd stage removed. So that's actually not that bad. So meaning that he is gonna be able to get at least plus 10 healing per second, and that's actually not bad, even though it's a little bit more, because definitely Yuri's healing right now is much better than Voltar's, but then again it really depends on the situation. But Yuri, like for the most part, is usually better in most situations and such. It just really depends on the chemistry of the team. Then Pod Pack Deluxe, healing reduced by 30%. So this is pretty much this is the other healing loadout of Yuri, where if you learn it, you get like plus 15 second healings per second. Now it's reduced by 30%, so it's gonna be around 10.5 healings per second. So that's actually not bad. If you stack it with the regeneration pod, it's still pretty good. Like you can heal like 100 health every 5 seconds. So that's actually really good. So that's pretty much with space-time continuity max upgrade, regen pod up max upgrade, and also pod pack deluxe upgrade. So you're gonna be able to heal like 100 health per second. That's really good still. And also pod pack deluxe price reduced from 330 solar to 290. I guess it's a kind of a reasonable change right here, which I don't mind that at all. I'm pretty sure Yuri mains are pretty much at least like giving out a sigh of relief that it's not as expensive as it was before. Time bubble, healing bubble will no longer generate solar. That's actually one of the things that Fabian said, that it's not even supposed to give you solar in general. Like it wasn't meant to be like an ability of Yuri, but it turns out it's just there, so they're just getting rid of it. Time bubble slowing power reduced from 35% to 20%. That's actually pretty good as well, because he does have that laser which slows down your opponent 65% initially, and then like gets lesser and lesser afterwards, because it's so easy to do so much damage with Yuri, like instant damage with the time bubble and also the mine. Then again, it's not really, I'm not really a Yuri main, so I can't really speak for everyone, but I'm pretty sure like a lot of people are finding a hard time dealing with Yuris whenever those situation comes in. Time bubble chrono rift slowing power increase from 15% to 25%. I got kind of confused now. So chrono rift, oh my god, I'm not even gonna dwell on that or tackle that even further, because I don't wanna like put out garbage information to you guys. But yeah, that's pretty much all the changes for Yuri. That's a big change right there. So let's see how Yuri players are going to be playing Yuri right now. Lone Star, there are some key changes here. Dynamite throw, incendiary bomb damage over time decreased from 15 to 10. That's actually pretty good. That's actually a big change, because definitely dynamite is one of the best things right now in the game. Lone Star having dynamite with such a quick cooldown as well, it's really an easy way to get away or force your opponent to get away from you. Like I was expecting actually to have at least increased cooldown time for dynamite, but then again that may be too much, and that's pretty much me, because I do have a lot of hard time dealing with Lone Star, like with using Coco and such. Like give the melee character a little bit more time to do initial damage, to do more damage to him, but then again it's really just up to the player and such. Summon Hyperbull, Ribbit Snail Slime, and Mature Ribbit Snail Slime now slow for 3 seconds instead of being incremental. I'm not really sure what this means, but I guess if you stack Ribbit Snail and Mature Ribbit Snail, it's only gonna slow the opponents down for 3 seconds in general. Like it's not gonna be up to 6 seconds, because Ribbit Snail Slime you can upgrade 3 times, and each upgrade is 1 second. So yeah, it's gonna be 6 seconds in total if you stack them up. But I guess according to this, it's only gonna be up to 3 seconds in general, whether you stack both skills or not. Health reduced from 320 health to 120 health. I'm not sure where this came from, and I'm not sure people are complaining about it, but it's something, it's these small changes that can really just affect the flow of the game, and maybe like motivate more characters to just go after him. It's like, oh, I'm almost there, I'm almost got him. And that's pretty much one of the things that we need to keep an eye on. Maybe like we might see people complaining like, oh man, I really missed this 10 extra health. They did it for Coco, and so far I'm not really missing it that much. She got a lot softer, or a bit softer, but it's not really a big deal. Let's go to Voltar. Some minor changes here. Summon drones now aim better and increase the speed and homing of their bullets. So that's something there. Not really a key upgrade. And also health increase from 20 to 30 might be something or so. They say that Voltar will get a new skill for, like, instead of having a drone, he is gonna have something else. You might just get one giant drone which you can see the HP bar off and just completely support you. Like, it might happen like that, but I don't know, because right now it's all about the heal bot. It's all about the heal bot for Voltar. And lastly, we go to Naut, and a ton of changes for Naut. I'm happy about these changes actually, and I'm gonna show you guys why. Aggressive Acid now also pierces enemies. That's one major upgrade right there. I really like that. Acid Spit Tentacles. Soup now increased from 15% to 20%. That's also not bad. Even though like it's only for 2 seconds I believe with maximum upgrade, it's still pretty useful I guess. Acid Spit Spike Slime, price reduced from 250 solar to 210 solar. That's a good change again. Like as everyone already said, that everyone's been saying since NOC came out that NOS upgrades are pretty damn expensive and they need to change it. And there we go, we're getting some changes right here finally. Acid Spit price reduced from 270 solar to 190 solar. Wow, look at that thing. That is so cheap now. Because basically that's gonna allow you to do so much damage with those things. Because every time the split I can't even say that properly. The split splits, it's just gonna do almost the same amount of damage initially, and it's just gonna be like easily killing off droids and such. It's just gonna make defending a little bit easier for you, which I guess it's good for No, because he is indeed a defender. Grow Weedling, so fertilizer price reduced from 215 solar to 165 solar. That's actually pretty good. I believe that's the increased health right there, so that's actually not bad at all. Corrosive Spores price reduced from 220 solar to 180 solar. That's actually really damn cheap now. Anything below 200, it's completely cheap. That's actually one of the things I was trying for or going for in one of my videos. I was trying my best to put out a good No video, but like it's kind of hard to have a good build with No, especially when in your lower levels, in your prestige. It's really hard because you don't have those good key upgrades yet. They're still locked. But with this one, I think it's gonna help out a little bit better with No. No Wheedling. Flex Next price reduced from 295 solar to 270 solar. Another reduction right here, a key reduction right here, which is definitely gonna help out No. With the Bite though, Rotten Teeth price reduced from 290 solar to 260 solar, and again a good decrease right there. Price Rotten Teeth damage reduced from 10 to 7. That's actually a really big difference right there. Like basically the price change is only 10%, but this one is 30%. The damage reduction is 30%. So I want to hear what you guys think about that, because that's kind of not fair. But then again, Rotten Teeth is indeed pretty good, especially with the braces upgrade. It's really good. It does a lot of damage instantly. But I want to hear you guys' thoughts. I'm pretty sure some people out there are No mains and are pretty pro with No. So yeah, leave your comments down below. Some general fixtures right here. Ranking system has received a major overhaul. So basically they're changing the ranking system in general. So I think they're gonna do a ladder wipe as well with this patch. Let's see what's a key thing right here. The penalty for leaving a match is now equal to a loss of that match. Even if you unplug your PC and or network cable, the leave penalty will still be applied. The loss in rank will not be scaled by how long you've been a part of the match, so it will always be preferable to play until the bitter end. So that's actually one major good thing about here. I actually wish they implemented the system of League of Legends as well, where you can't really go to another game whenever you leave a game, because that's pretty much gonna force you to just finish the game in general. Or maybe if you leave, you can just instantly join in again without changing your character, because basically that's what people are doing right now, is that they leave a game. If ever they're losing, they leave a game, they pick up a stronger character and then just join the game again, then just completely turn the tide. So it's kind of weird, but I don't like it. It kind of breaks the game. But the thing is, it's there right now, so what can we do? Because of all these big changes, the leaderboard and rankings of all players will be reset. Games played, win percentage, and other leaderboard stats will not be reset. So I checked out the leaderboards real quick before I recorded this, and all I saw is this: everything's pretty much still the same. They haven't changed it. I'm not sure when they're gonna implement that. Maybe they're not gonna completely ladder wipe right now, but in the future they're gonna just add up everything, like the ratings and such. They're just gonna add it up until it fixes itself out. So that's pretty much one of a general fixes right there. Some minor fixes: added extra platform near the base on AI Station 404. Place same platforms in Ribbit 4. So that's actually something again that might that might trigger some different strategies, because definitely Yuri has some good positioning whenever he's inside the base, or yeah, he's in a position to just completely own the base right now. So yeah, these changes might be something big. Improve crit chance calculation for various skills, limiting the chance of multiple crits in a row and long streaks of non-crits. So that's another good thing. Like, for example, if you hit a crit once and then it's not gonna allow you to hit another one for 3 times straight. Like, I think that's pretty much what they're changing right here. This is actually a pretty major change. I don't know why it's a minor fix, but for me I think it's a major change, especially with the Derpal stun and also Leon's crit, and also with Sk0lldir. Sk0lldir, by the way, his basic attack, he can do critical. So that's something again to factor in. I think he can just do 100 damage for 3 punches. I think that's a possibility right now, but we will have to see in the future. Fix hiding of certain skills by shortly tapping the teleport to base button. I don't know about that. On accepting game invite, the invitee will be placed in the team of the player that sent the invite if there is a free slot in that team. Oh, alright. So those are a couple minor changes as well. Anyways, that is it for this patch notes. It's kind of like a longer video, I know, but there are some good stuff right here. And if you guys want to know more, you guys should definitely check out the patch notes itself. I'm gonna link you guys down below in the description, and tell me guys what you think. I'm really looking forward to another good discussion right here in this patch notes video, and expect a Sk0lldir video from me very soon, and also a naut video that I was planning to upgrade or upload like a couple of days ago, but when I saw the patch notes I was like, this video is not gonna be relevant anytime soon or anymore. So I'm just gonna wait for the patch to come out and give you guys another new video for now. Anyways, that is it for the video. Please don't forget to like the video and such, and I hope to see you guys again in the near future. Peace out. I'm out. Bye.